Gustav, what are you doing here? Tell us about your work.
Hello, my name is Gustav, and what I'm doing here is making stuff for REYES and other projects.
Let's begin us with the first question. What was your position in the movie REYES for all the time?
My position is to make all the props and effect stuff that are, practical and not After Effects, like on set things, like this mask I have built.
Can you put it on for us?
Of course.
Yay! It looks really crazy. Yeah. Okay, so you built those things, and what was your point or what was your way to come making things and building things and everything?
Yes. There was this picture, a very early thing with a skull that was painted like this. So I tried to find a little more interesting way to do a new mask with the same style. So I had this, I think it's an airsoft mask that I bought, and then we put this antlers on here that was painted white. It might be a little time document for interior design, when you take all the antlers and painting them in different colors. So I tried to make this as interesting and scary as possible.
Yes. What did you what were other things you built for this movie?
Yes, I have also made. This is from my old movie, Kill Team, that has been recycled for this. God damn it.
Okay. What did you also make for this movie?
Yes, I also got a request to make this robotic little dolls here. So I took some old toy parts and things and built them together with. It's a very good way to get rid of things from your storage that you have wondered why the hell you are collecting.
Okay, then show us more!
Yes, we will show us more! Yes, and I also built this knife out of two plastic swords that I have at home to make a very interesting looking ritual murdering thing. Because you never ever do ritual interesting murders with normal knives, apparently.
Yay.
That is something I always think about, well, we have this demon slayer knife and it looks like old and stuff like that. It's never like I am a demon slayer with a sword, with a saw. Or more like Swedish demon slaying with this. Now I will take the knife and kill the demon.
Gustav, when did you start building things?
When I was a little boy, about 6 or something, that I saw a picture of the alien monster in a magazine and I asked, "Mom, what's that?" And then my mom said, "Oh, it's a monster from a movie." And then my mom's very nerdy friend filled in with the information that it was H.R. Geiger who was building that. So my mom got a tip to give me one of his art books, and I watched it. It was a little bit strange things to give a 7-year-old when I turned 7 to give an art book from H.R. Geiger. But at that moment I realized I want to make monsters in movies in the future, and so I've actually tried to be arty and try to build stuff, building things. And then I saw Bad Taste and come to the conclusion, this is actually possible to make at home. And due to the inspiration of his, let's say, DIY builds, I basically developed from there because there was nothing.
Gustav, when did you start building things?
When I was a little boy. From there, basically, and then it started rolling.
Okay.
And now I'm here.
You try to you're trying to make things out of normal common things you have at home. That's right.
Yeah.
So just tell us a little bit more about yeah, doing with these things and working with these things.
Yeah, that was like basically a question of, you know, money and to begin with that, the limitations that we had due to some materials cannot be accessed here in Sweden due to they will be incredibly expensive. So I have just developed my own style with building, like taking these lids and turning them into different things. And like just the head here is made out of floor isolation mats and some plastic white boxes that I just cut up. So I'm very resourceful when it comes to that. And also I think it's a little bit fun to actually, you can basically see what this has been made out of if you are looking close enough, but when you see it as it is, you don't see that they are made out of household objects that are recognizable.
Oh.
So you also like try to hide the recognizable objects also.
The connection between Germany and Sweden developed. So how do you met the German guys? So that because REYES and SKATECOP are German movies. So what was the connection and how did this happen?
Well, the connection was this, that I went to this very small little festival in Sweden, and I was there for the first time, and there were all these movie collecting nerdy guys. And then someone I asked, what is Weekend of Horror, which is now Weekend of Hell? And they say, what? You've never been there? What's wrong with you, boy? Then so I decided to go there. And so we had a table and selling our old movies and stuff like that. And then people showed up and like, oh, you're interesting. And then I was in costume all the time with my build things. So met people and we changed information and basically that. And then we got a card like, can you build something or can you lend us some things for ABCs of superheroes and all that.
So that was the connection to
Yes.
René Wiesner also. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. It is named Die You Zombie Bastards. I love it. It has everything. It has cannibals and robots and naked girls and blood and gore and everything. I love that movie over everything. I saw the box in the store and like, sold. It was green and it had green zombie girls and blood everywhere, and it says like basically rock and roll road trip with a cannibal.
If you have the chance to describe or to take to tell 3 words a good movie should have, but what will be the 3 words of the fucking best movie?
They would have entertainment. Look at some blackjacks.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Gustav, you're making your own movies. Just tell us a little bit about that.
It's called Root of Darkness, and it has a knight with a shotgun in it. It's basically Bergman meets Evil Dead. People are talking absurd old Swedish, and then monsters come.
Okay. And started. What are your jobs within making your own movies, and what are your positions there?
I am making all the effect stuff. I also directing it and cutting it and writing parts of it. It's mostly me making up things, and then my friend Jesper, who is that guy, he is making the dialogue, fleshing it out and make the whole thing readable.
Okay.
So it's a very, like, well, let's say, unfair work distribution, but it works, and I do need him.
Okay. Do you want to tell people other things you're doing online or something? I saw you have a really active YouTube channel, by the way.
Yes.
And something about that? What are you doing there? And yeah.
I have a YouTube channel where I am showing how to build the different props and film stuff and video game props, things going on out of basically household objects and other things. So you can check that out if you're interested in seeing how to build the different things. And we also have, I have my Facebook page, which is Gustav Making Stuff.
Say it again.
Guten Tag, mein Kinder. Mein Name ist Gustav Ljungdahl. Ich habe eine SKATECOP Prop
Hergestellt. Okay, this was funny.
Kiel 2007. Dies ist die Zukunft. Der Tod ist mit einer mächtig großen Hake durch die Schwentine geflügt. Mutantenbanden marodieren durch die Stadt.
Lass uns doch noch ein bisschen von der Torte naschen, bevor wir sie anschneiden. Ich hatte so lange keine mehr, die noch warm ist. Lass die Lady los. Das ist kein Selbstbedienungsladen. Wir haben sie wohl zu heiß ins Hirn geschissen, Bulle. Wir arbeiten für Bennett, Mann. Und nicht für den Müllabfuhr.
SKATECOP. Rache auf Rollen.
Ich arbeite für die Untergrundorganisation Der Untergrund. Wir haben geheime Dokumente von Dr. Bennett geklaut.
Dr. Bennett?
Ja, genau der. Und ich glaube, er wird nicht ruhen, ehe er seine Dokumente wieder zurück hat.
Ja, darauf kann es sein lassen. Die Grüße von Bennett, Schauspieler!
Sie konnten ihn nicht wiederherstellen. Sie konnten ihn nur besser machen.
Bennett.
SKATECOP. Rache auf Rollen.
Du Schwein!
Einst war er Bulle. Nun ist er ein Kampfschwein auf Rollen. Seine Feinde werden mit blauen Bohnen zwangsernährt. Er fährt die Rollen, die den Tod bedeuten. SKATECOP. Rache auf Rollen.
Sag mir, wo Bennett ist! Wer ist er?
SKATECOP. Rache auf Rollen.
Hi Gustav, you also did props for the movie SKATECOP, which will be released in 2017 in January. This is a really crazy movie, so what did you made for this movie? Tell us about.
This head thing I built, and also a lot of other things for this fantastic German production of SKATECOP. It's not a ridiculous idea at all.
SKATECOP. Rache auf Rollen.
So, let's talk about different things. I made this thing over here. It's one of the... Are you still recording?
Yeah, I'm.
Fantastic.
I just pulled the focus. So
I
okay.
made this bad guy here also, which I just made up on the spot due to I had leftovers from other movies. And I also have the chest piece here, which is an old car part with some little mirror things going on here. And
What does it make when you push the button?
nothing at the moment. There we go.
Okay.
Lights!
Yay!
That's this, lights. Yes, and also it's made out of some old motorcycle gear and cables and things. And we also have some old damaged knee pads that has been a little bit remodified here to fit the movie properly. And that's what Christmas is all about.
What did you make also for the movie SKATECOP?
I also made this ridiculous gun. A very, very terrible picture that I had to figure out what was what. But it has really cool features, like a glowing fucking sight and a laser thing, and also a vacuum cleaner tube going on to this fantastic jetpack. There it is. This backpack that sucks up organs, and it could be yours for only £99.99.
Gustav, what do you want to say in the end for something like things for the fans of SKATECOP?
Watch the movie. It will be ridiculously fun. Penis. Bye.